Good morning. Okay, a random step in today. I was reading this morning's motivation, and it's trust the journey, even if it's not what you expected. Really, in life, when you're facing things, do you trust it or do you fear from it? Okay, have you ever felt lost in your journey in life? Like you're just there and everything. So it's kind of like you're out there. You've got all these plans, all these things you want to do, but you're stopping yourself from doing them because you don't trust yourself or maybe others in order to accomplish and do what you need to do. You're fearing stepping out there and starting your fitness walk because why? It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. You have to trust the journey and you have to take it one step at a time. So whether it's in fitness that you're trying to do and you're trying to get better and improve your body and your life that way, or if it is in your career and everything, you have to trust it. You're like, okay, I'm just doing this. I'm fine. I'm making it. I'm making by. I'm doing what I can, right? Or do you need to step out there and take on that opportunity that has presented itself to you, but you're scared to do it? Sometimes you have to trust what is right in front of you and take a chance, okay? Doesn't mean that it's going to be easy, but it's where we need to be, right? So sometimes I think that when we're just in life and we just feel like we're floating, that we're not making a difference, that it's because we're just being stagnant. We're just right where we are. We don't trust that we can change. We're just content and we're just going to be right where we are. But are you growing? Are you living life if you're just content and right where you are? Are you trusting and are you enjoying the journey? Or are you just there? So you have to push yourself. You have to step out of your comfort zone to make things happen, right? So trusting the process that involves trusting yourself and others. Kind of already mentioned that once. So do you trust yourself to make the steps, to push through, to make the results happen? Or are you not trusting yourself? So what do you have to do to get yourself to where you can trust yourself? Do you need to make a plan? Do you need to write down the steps and then start implementing those steps? And then as you continue to work forward, you trust yourself more and more to get it done as you show up each and every day. Is that what you need to do? Again, it depends on what you're looking for, what you're working on, right? But I truly believe in making a plan. Some people say, I plan a lot. Okay, yeah, I do. But then I kind of learning to go with it too. But anyways, digress. Make a plan and start to implement that plan so that you can start to trust yourself. And also with a plan, you're not so worried about what the next step is because you already have it written out, right? So you can enjoy the journey tomorrow. So I put my workouts together on Sunday so that each day when I get to that mat, I'm not having to figure out what I'm going to do. I get to get there and I get to have fun. And I do enjoy my mornings very much. So I do that. So things are not always going to go as planned though. So we make a plan, but they're not always going to go as planned. So you need to be able to pivot and continue to move forward. So as you have your plan, you're trusting your journey. Something obstacle, boom, falls in your face. Whether it is you get injured, shoulder, or you have a setback. You're trying to get through. You're trying to get through these courses so you can better, so you can change, so you can do things. And you get a stop, a roadblock. Something comes up and you just can't do it this time. Don't throw in the towel. Pivot, regroup, edit your plan, and continue to move forward on your journey, whatever it is, okay? So, 22 years ago, I loaded up my U-Haul. I loaded up the big old doggy, the birds, my son's iguana. Sent the kids on off to California to go see their dad. And I drove from Oregon to Georgia. Didn't have a job. Nope. But I got out here, starting my life over again, right? Within 2 weeks of being here, I already had a job right where I am right now, except for in another building, but with the same firm as a temp and everything. Trusting the process, but pushing and making sure that you make things happen at the same time, right? So got in there, and I've been here now 22 years. Because it's literally, I moved out here end of May, started here beginning of June. So literally like the second day of June. But you go through it, trust the process. Now I've gone through the internship. I've gone through just doing basic stuff, on into more stuff, and now everything. So I've got like all areas of the accounting level right now, right? And now I'm buying in on the partnership. So now I am 40% partner in the firm. I'm like, where did I tell them to stop on the shares? What was it? So we got in there. Trust the process. And there were times that I wanted to throw in the towel, run out the door. There are times that I screamed and cried all the way home. But you know what? Trust it, work through it, pivot as needed, don't give up, and results are going to happen in whatever you're doing in life. And you have to enjoy the journey. So there are going to be days that you're miserable. You're just not happy. You know what? That's life. Find the joy in those days too, though. Don't just dwell and fret over the stuff that is like going bad, but find the joy in it. All right? I've been working on that so much more. I used to get myself down in the dumps, just kind of go like, nothing is going right. I can't do this. I can't take this. But you know what? The more I look, and I'm like going, yeah, well, this isn't right what I wanted it to be. But look at this. The more I find myself and I put that twist in there, the more I find that I can enjoy life more, and I'm enjoying my journey more. So I've got a little bit more of a journey going to be happening here soon, where my husband's going off to Texas, and I'm still staying here. So it's going to be a little bit of a transition here of, working remote some more, working here, and making life changes and everything there. But it's all going to work out. Everything's going to work out fine, because guess what? I trust it. I trust the journey. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to work out, and I know everything's going to be fine. So we need to trust. Open our minds. This thing here, yeah, it's in here. Open your mind to new opportunities. Embrace change. It's so scary, but embrace change and enjoy the journey. So when you find yourself starting to fret, starting to slip, stop, pause, take a breath, pull in some positives, put a smile on your face. And sometimes just putting that smile on your face makes everything so much better, and you enjoy the journey. So what are some things you have encountered that now you look back on, and did you trust it or did you fight it? If you'd been more trusting, would you have enjoyed it more? So what is something that you've been through or that you're facing? What is something there? What is your plan to make it through it if you're facing it? How did you make it through it if you've already gone through it? Where are you at? Did you enjoy it? Can you enjoy it? Can you find ways to enjoy it more now? So stop worrying, stop fretting, and start enjoying the journey that you are on and the life that you have in front of you. Because it is a wonderful one, okay? So yes, this was more off the cuff. I don't know if I was all over the place or not. Yeah, just let me know. Did this hit or not? Is there something that you're thinking of that's like, let's dive into that thought. Let's dive into that process. And have fun with it, right? Because you never know what is around the corner. All you know is that you can take everything one step at a time, enjoy the journey, and continue to move forward.